Hi there, I'm Sonia Williams, author of Show Mummy the Money and my second book recently released, Raising a Business. We're here today with Elizabeth Murphy from Toriana, and we're here to discuss Elizabeth's experiences in starting her own online business. Now, hi, welcome Elizabeth.
Thank you.
First question, tell us a little bit about Toriana.
Well, Toriana is made up of my three girls' names, Lara, Victoria and Tiana. And I've had that name for since Tiana was born, which is 5 years ago now.
Yeah.
And it's an online shop. It's
Great.
a baby children's boutique ranging from preemie babies to 8 years old. And it's also products for mums and dads as well.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And tell me, did you do much research before you started your business?
Plenty of research.
Fantastic.
I sort of had the concept probably about 18 months ago and didn't want to just rush in and do anything. So I decided on the baby and children's designer type wear because where I come from, which is a rural town, there's not much around and it's a limited. My daughter went to a birthday party when she was about 2, and because it was her first birthday party, I went out and bought a new dress at one of the few shops we have in town, and somebody else had the same dress on. So that really inspired me to get something out that was different and new.
Yeah.
And I decided to have a middle of the range, not one of those designers that are like $600 and so expensive and just a one-off piece, but nothing from just a chain store as well, like something in the middle market.
So you could see there was a gap in the marketplace.
Yes.
And tell me, how beneficial was it to do that research before you started your business?
Oh, immensely. I thought I might have been the only one thinking that, and I was talking to a few of the mums groups and mums out there, and they were saying exactly the same thing, so that really inspired me to keep going.
It's always good to get the advice from your target market, isn't it?
Definitely. And then from then I decided to do a bit more market research, and not just my group of friends, but to people I didn't really know.
Excellent.
So I went to different, made up some different market research groups, different age groups. Pregnant ladies who had just had babies, and grandmothers and things were giving their opinions as well. So that was really important.
Absolutely. And tell us, what challenges have you faced in starting Toriana?
Oh, heaps. Coming from a totally different background in health, I had never done anything like this before and hadn't really been on computers before either. So when I first started, I thought I didn't know where to start. I went onto the internet and just searched different things. I wanted something different from what was in my area and different from what you could get online as well.
So tell us, Elizabeth, how has it been setting up a website?
Well, very challenging to start with. What I did was research a whole lot of different websites. I looked at my competitors and see what they had and how they'd set it up. And then I looked at developers. That was an amazing feat in itself. There were so many to choose from, and I didn't want to have to outlay so much money because, of course, I'm just starting from scratch and had nothing as it was. But I wanted to do it right the first time, and that was extremely hard. But I found a lady in my own hometown after researching on the net different places, and we worked so well together. And being a woman as well, she really knew where I was coming from, and she just took on all my opinions and thoughts and created something exactly what I wanted. So I was so happy.
So would you say, Elizabeth, it's important to develop strong and good relationships with your suppliers for the long-term future growth of your business?
Definitely. When I first started out, asking suppliers, if I could be a stockist and so forth, I had no idea what I was doing. It was so hard. And there was one particular supplier that actually took me under a wing and suggested a few things, and from there I just grew. Professionalism, I went more and more professional, targeted a bit better, and that was extremely important. So we've had a great relationship.
Excellent. I found that through my business, that it has been incredibly beneficial to develop strong relationships with poignant people who will help you grow your business. Now tell us, what tips and advice would you give other mums considering starting an online business, or anyone actually considering starting an online business?
A few things. Research to start with, always research. Know your target market. Like it's really hard. There's so much out there, but really hone in on what you want to provide and where you want your market to be. Look at your budget.
Yes.
Like, starting up, it's extremely costly. You
Got
don't
to
want
keep
to
an
make
eye on it, don't you?
You do. You don't want to make too many costly mistakes. And I've made a couple early on, and I've learnt from that.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
It's good to learn.
Definitely. You've got money coming in, not just putting money out. Also, networking I found extremely valuable. When I first started, like I said, I had no idea. I felt so isolated. And I found some networking places on the internet, as well as in my hometown, and that was so valuable, and just lots of tips, lots of advice. People out there in the same position as me.
Fantastic.
That was extremely important. Yeah.
Excellent. Well done. Well, thank you for coming in today and sharing your insights and experiences. I'm sure anyone who's considering starting a business will learn immensely from anybody who has a story to tell. Well, that's about it for our first online interview with a mum in business. If you would like to find out more information about Elizabeth's business, La Toriana, feel free to click on her website, which is...
They can go to www.latoriana.com.au.